JavaScript's built-in sort method provides powerful capabilities for ordering array elements, with both basic and advanced sorting functionalities. We'll explore the internal workings of sort, custom comparison functions, sorting complex data structures, stability considerations, and performance optimization. The visualization here shows an unsorted array that is then passed through the sort function to produce a sorted output. JavaScript sort method typically uses a hybrid sorting algorithm that combines different sorting strategies based on the array size and contents. For arrays with less than 10 elements, it uses insertion sort. For arrays with 10 to 1000 elements, it uses quicksort. And for arrays with more than 1000 elements, it uses timsort. Here's a basic implementation example. Let array equal 5, 2, 8, 1, and 9. Then calling the sort method on this array sorts it into 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. Note that, by default, the sort method sorts elements as strings. So, if we have an array nums with the values 1, 30, 4, 21, and 100, the sort method sorts them as strings to 1, 100, 21, 30, and 4. The image on the right visualizes the timsort algorithm, dividing an array into runs and then merging them. A comparison function determines the order of elements by returning a number indicating their relative position. If the return value is negative, A comes before B. If the return value is 0, A and B are equal. And if the return value is positive, B comes before A. Here are some visual examples. The first example shows if A is less than B. If we are comparing 5 and 8, then the comparison function will return -1. In the next example, A is greater than B. If we are comparing 8 and 5, then the comparison function will return 1. And if A is equal to B, then the comparison function returns 0. The code example shows a basic comparison function. We have a const compare numbers which takes two parameters, A and B. If A is less than B, it returns -1. If A is greater than B, it returns 1. And if they are equal, it returns 0. A shorter version can be written as a const compare simple, which takes parameters A and B and returns a -b. When using the sort function, the compare numbers function can be passed as an argument. This returns 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. To sort in descending order, we can write a comma B and return B minus A. This returns 9, 8, 5, 2, and 1. Here are a few advanced examples. The first example is of multi-criteria sorting. We are sorting objects based on type, priority, and name. The primary criteria is to compare type if they are not equal using locale compare. The secondary criteria is to compare the priority if the types are equal. And finally, the tertiary criteria is to compare the name if the types and priorities are equal. The next example shows custom sorting order. Here we define a const priorities array as high, medium, and low. The custom order sort function returns the index of A minus the index of B in the priorities array. This will sort the items based on the priority order we defined. Here's a visualization of the sorting process. Before sorting, the first element has type A and priority 2, and the next element has type B and priority 1. After sorting, the first element is still type A and priority 2, and the next is type B and priority 1. Some of the key concepts are: chain multiple comparisons with logical operators, use custom sorting sequences with index mapping, handle undefined and null values gracefully, and implement case-insensitive string comparisons. Here are some examples of how to sort arrays of objects. We have a const users, which is an array of objects containing name, age, and role. The first sort method sorts by a single property, which is age. The next one sorts by string property, which is the name using locale compare. And the final one sorts by multiple properties, first by role and then by age. The visualization here shows an original array and an array after sorting. Some key considerations are: handle missing or undefined properties, use appropriate comparison for data types, consider case sensitivity for strings, and chain multiple sort criteria when needed. Always validate object properties before sorting. Here are some more examples. The first example sorts products by category and then by price. We have a const products, which is an array of objects containing category, price, and name. It is sorted first by category using locale compare, and if the categories are equal, it sorts by price. The result is first the book, JavaScript guide for $20, followed by the electronics smartphone for $699, and finally the electronics laptop for $899. The next example shows how to handle missing properties, using safesort by property function. On the right, we have an example of nested object sorting. We have a const users that contains objects with name and details with location and points. We sort the users based on points in descending order. The result shows Alice with 150 points is listed first, and then Bob with 120 points. The next example shows a dynamic property sorting where the sorting property is passed as an argument. If the value of the property is a string, it will use local compare, otherwise it will perform a numeric comparison. A sorting algorithm is considered stable if it preserves the relative order of equal elements in the sorted output. JavaScript sort method implementation stability varies by browser and array size. Here's an example. We have a const cards, which is an array of objects with suit and value. We sort by value. The original order of fives is maintained in a stable sort, and may change in an unstable sort. The visualization here shows an original array of 3 cards, all with the value 5. In a stable sort, the order of the elements is maintained after sorting. However, in an unstable sort, the order may be changed. Here is a step-by-step stable sort process. The original array contains A1 with a value of 3, B with a value of 2, A2 with a value of 3, and C with a value of 1. On the first pass, we sort by the value. So, C with the value of 1 comes first, then B with a value of 2, and then A1 and A2 with a value of 3, in that order. The stable property is preserved, as equal elements, A1 and A2, maintain their original order. The relative positioning of equal values is unchanged and each element's original sequence is respected. In a real-world example, we have students with name, grade, and ID. Sorting them by grade using locale compare maintains the original order of students with the same grades, based on their ID. The benefits of stable sort are that it provides predictable ordering for equal elements, enables reliable multi-pass sorting, maintains data relationships, and is critical for user interface consistency. Here are some common pitfalls. If you try to sort an array of numbers using the default sort, you get an incorrect result because the default sort method sorts elements as strings. To fix this, always use a comparison function for numeric sorting. When handling floating points, we can multiply and round the numbers to sort correctly. For special number cases, not a number is always sorted to the end. Infinity is sorted to the beginning or end. -0 and +0 are considered equal, and null or undefined require special handling. A robust number sort function can handle all of these cases. It handles not a number, null, and undefined. It also converts values to numbers if they are in the form of strings. Scientific notation and large numbers are automatically handled by numeric comparison. The local compare method respects language-specific sorting rules. In this example, we have names with diacritics. We can sort them using a locale such as French. And we can also use additional options such as sensitivity and ignore punctuation. Common locale options are sensitivity, which can be base, accent, case, or variant. Numeric, which is true or false for number ordering, and case first, which can be upper, lower, or false. Here are some examples of sorting using different locales. The Swedish locale treats the character a with a diacritic near a, and sorts before with a diacritic and then a with a ring. The German locale treats a with a diacritic like e, and o with a diacritic like o. In the Spanish locale, the n with a tilde is considered a distinct letter. The Danish locale has a special order for the character z, then a with a diacritic, then o with a diacritic, and then finally the letter a with a ring. When implementing local base sorting, Always specify the locale explicitly. Consider using options for precise control, test with various character combinations, and handle fallback for unsupported locales. A robust sort function can try a specific locale, and if that fails, it can fall back to English as the default locale. Here are some optimization strategies. Cache computed values to avoid recalculation in the comparison function. Here's an example. Without caching, we have a sort method that calls a complex calculation. With caching, we first map the array with the calculated values, and then we sort using the calculated values and then extract the original values. For memory-efficient sorting, we can use an in-place quicksort. This code example shows an implementation of quicksort using a single-pass partitioning. Here's a visualization of performance comparison of a basic sort and an optimized sort. We can see that the optimized sort takes less time for the same size of array. Additional optimization tips include: pre-sort data when possible during initial processing, use binary search for insertions in sorted arrays, and batch sort operations instead of sorting frequently. For arrays with less than 10 elements, simple algorithms often perform better due to less overhead. Here are some of the best practices. Always use comparison functions for numeric sorting. Use locale compare for string sorting across languages. Cache computed values in comparison functions. Consider stability requirements when sorting objects. Handle edge cases such as null, undefined, and not a number. And optimize for your specific use case and data size. Here are some common pitfalls to avoid. Forgetting numeric comparison, ignoring local specific requirements, not handling special values properly, complex comparison functions, unnecessary sorting operations, and overlooking stability requirements. Remember that the best sorting approach depends on your specific use case, data characteristics, and performance requirements. Here's an example of a robust sort implementation. It allows passing a key whether it's a numeric sort, the locale, and whether it's a descending sort. It handles null and undefined values. And it uses a numeric comparison if it's a numeric sort. Otherwise, it uses local compare for string sorting. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.